sorry, I had to go part two on this. So this is the defenses. This is the things that MAGA and the Republicans were so stern on. And I'm taking it just piece by piece. So let's look at the tariff things. I'll begin by saying the top two Google searches on election night were, what is a tariff and how do I change my vote? Just saying. So the tariffs land on the consumers. Right about now, we're looking at things that used to be a little bit too expensive, and now they're just way too expensive. And, you know, like Trump himself said, instead of 30 dolls, just have two and be grateful, said the billionaire who literally shits from a gold toilet as he addresses the world. Let's think about what actually happened since his tariff announcement on Truth Social, which is a company that he owns a majority of, that billions and whatever of stock, including $3 billion worth of crypto, was bought from his other company. All right, let's not even go there. But let's just say the Truth Social post on the tariffs. Okay, 2 hours after he said he's launching all these tariffs against everybody, the biggest auto manufacturer in Canada closed its doors, laying off 3,600 people within 2 hours of a Truth Social post that he didn't have the constitutional right to even say, think, or say out loud or put into action. That was a congressional, it was supposed to go through the channels. But Captain Shitsenpants actually had his toilet time, gold toilet, as a reminder, because he's just like you and me, and he addressed that in the middle of the night, literally instantly affecting economies worldwide. That's what actually happened the first day that he announced the tariffs. And the biggest target for the tariffs, China, was a country that most of his and his children's products were made in. So he had they gave Ivanka 147 different patents during the first presidency, including body bags and, you know, things like that. Anyway, but when he targeted China, what people, Republicans, don't recognize is China's response as being the biggest manufacturer in the world. If you look at each country as a company, that manufacturer has to go to distributors worldwide. Those distribution contracts are worth a ton of money every year, guaranteed. See, when you piss off that manufacturer, that distribution contract goes bye-bye. Well, when he launched the tariffs and attacked, that contract went to Claudia Sheinbaum down in Mexico. Just like that, gone. That's money we're not getting. Check that off of our incoming money from tariffs. So what other about tariffs hasn't proven itself to be backfiring right now? Wait, 5, 4, how are the egg prices? How about buying that car? What's it, $10,000 added to every one so far? What else? Housing? Well, the laborers in building the houses were just kicked out of some migration crackdown. Go figure. So the housing costs have been skyrocketing. At the same time, there's no regulations on AI, so jobs are vanishing all over the place. So a lot of people are going to be struggling to rent, to buy, to anything else. So, yeah. So what part of the tariffs are working out for you? What job do you have? We are just, right now, the end of September, beginning of October, feeling the actual direct repercussion of the tariffs. We didn't feel China's first response of sending 200,000 empty shipping containers that were supposed to have products that were paid for as the initial FU to the American market and canceling all their contracts. It didn't sink in. That was just a warning shot that Trump thin-skin and the media overlooked. Now we're feeling what it is, because he pissed off everybody in this world over the freaking tariffs, even penguins on an island and that freaking country of Mattel. Just tell Barbie to shut the hell up because Trump said so. Don't piss off Pete.